What's going on to you, Aquarius, out here? So you have the Tower, the Unalive card, and you have the Star card. So these three cards right here for you, there's a lot of Scorpio energy in this. The first two cards are Scorpio. So there's definitely a huge transformation. But as it is that I've talked about, new levels, new devils. Whenever it is that you get to a point of great heights, you will have to actually interact with a point of challenge as well. No matter how great things are for you, there's no exceptions to this. It doesn't come without challenges, right? So the thing is that the Star card represents you have to be intelligent around this time. There's a time where your higher self is challenging your lower self down here like this in the physical. So this is a game, right? This is a game that your higher self is playing with your lower self. And if you win, start to get smarter and you will get rewarded with more things that you want, right? You don't, well, then you have to continue to repeat it or you just slide backwards. So the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Swords right here speaks to how you, Aquarius, have to, first and foremost, you have to learn to actually take better care of yourself. The Ace of Pentacles is about not compromising so much for anyone, right? Learning how to actually be more disagreeable. Where it's at the end of the day, if someone is going to rock with you, if they're going to be with you, they're going to be with you. And I'm talking about it in a general sense. If they're not going to be with you, even if they know that they're actually compatible with you, they're still going to come up with excuses as to why you and them can't be together. So there's no point in you essentially holding back. Be yourself. Say what it is that you got to say. Be how it is that you got to be. As long as you are not compromising yourself and sliding backwards and becoming more dysfunctional, you don't really have to worry too much about if someone gets too offended about the way that you are. You know, I've talked about this before. You Aquarius are an acquired taste. And it is true. You are very much so an acquired taste. People are going to like you, right? Generally, people are going to like you. But the problem, though, is you have nuances with that, where people are going to like you, but they're going to dislike you for your intelligence, even though they like you, right? They wish that they were you. So it's like, it's this stupid catch-22 where they don't like you because when you're standing around them, you make them feel stupid. But then at the same time, though, they wish that they were actually you. So that's the warped kind of mentality. You have to become a lot more comfortable with that. You have to become a lot more comfortable with that type of interaction. You have to, truth be told, you have to become comfortable with all kinds of interactions. You have to learn to become comfortable with all different kinds of looks. And what I mean by that is someone is a little bit jealous of you. Someone is a little bit envious. Someone is intimidated. Someone is intrigued. Someone is intrigued and likes you enough to actually want to find out more, right? And people are going to treat you according to what they want to. So there's no real need, again, for you for you Aquarius, to start thinking that, you have to tone yourself down in that regard to impress them, to not offend. Who cares? Because again, people will know that they're compatible with you, but then still come up with excuses as to why things are not going to work out between the two of you. And they'll try hard to do so. So what that should really tell you, Aquarius, is that to live your life. And yeah, a lot of you are in a relationship, but that's the point that I'm trying to make. Don't compromise yourself just because you're in a relationship. Continue to be yourself regardless. And if it works out, amazing. If it doesn't, right? Learn from your mistakes. Learn from what it is that you did wrong, if you did anything wrong, and essentially move forward, and you take that with you and you do better. Because the Eight of Swords and the Sun card represents a lot of you Aquarius are learning lessons that you needed to have learned. And you're correct, because you're learning how to interact with other people. And much more specifically, you Aquarius are learning how to be more yourselves. See, a lot of you Aquarius, again, you're the ultimate politician. You want to have many people a part of your crew and like you and everything like that and leave a very good impression with other people, but you're a little bit too worried about the PR. You're a little bit too worried about how you come off. And what I'm trying to tell you here is that we live in a world where people will literally come up with reasons to not like you. So there's really no point in you actually being in a position where you have to appease or try to make everyone like you. Just say and do what it is that you got to do, you know, and just be ready for some people liking you or some people not. Because the thing is that the temperance represents, because at the end of the day, you're going to feel exhausted because you have to cater to and try your hardest not to offend certain people, because everybody, because when you put yourself out there, it's like people are paying your bills, when we already know that you Aquarius pay your own bills, right? So the thing is that the Eight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles is about how you Aquarius can essentially, when someone decides to start being a little bit too difficult, you can leave them be. So that there's definitely a sense of you Aquarius walking away from an idea, walking away from the ideology, right? Where you feel like there's this huge pressure on your shoulders where you want to be a people pleaser. You ain't got to do all that. All it is that you need to do is essentially live your life like I was talking about. Because at the end of the day, you can't make everybody happy. People are going to be upset at you no matter what. So, for something, people will come up with excuses. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups. You have the Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Hanged Man, and then you have the Six of Wands, like I was talking about. So the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, people will come up with any little thing to be upset with you about. So you Aquarius, the next step for you is to stop being so worried about what other people think so much. Yes, think about it, but don't be so caught up with it to the point where you're willing to compromise your own spirituality and your own self because of it. Then that's still the lost value system. You don't want to get caught up in that. You want to be in a real value system where you're going to strive to be great, right? You're going to strive to be decent, and have integrity. But a part of having integrity, sometimes integrity is going against the grain, even when people think that you crazy and they don't think that you really doing the best things. So the Three of Cups and the Hanged Man and the Six of Wands right here represents how, so you Aquarius have to understand that, and some people will not think of you as being crazy. Some people will think of you Aquarius as doing the right thing. You'll inspire others who strive to be real, who've seen you, right? And they may now want to start getting real with themselves. So you Aquarius very much so are a part of becoming more of yourselves, and that inspires other people, right? People who see you as far as friends is concerned, your family, that inspires them to start being more realistic and more real with in touch with who they actually are. So that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 100,000 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And please, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's ways for you to get a personal reading from me. Come and get a personal reading, or check out my merch here. This is the Kareemspiritworks merch. I have this plus other other designs as well, in other colors, as well as all the sizes and everything like that. So go ahead, check it out. And I'm starting to expand on the design as well. So that's it. Peace.